The chapter we're studying is called Cells and DNA. Today, we'll go over important vocabulary words like DNA and nucleus. Then, we'll read a chapter overview. Let's get started. DNA. Coded instruction for a cell. Code. Information that needs to be translated. Eukaryotic. A more advanced type of cell. Prokaryotic. A smaller and simpler type of cell. Organelle. A part inside a cell with a function. Nucleus. An organelle that controls a lot in a cell. Genes. Sequences of DNA that determine characteristics in an organism. Bases. The building blocks of DNA. All organisms are made of cells. Many trillions of cells make up the human body. Plants and animals are made up of different types of cells. Humans and chimpanzees have similar DNA. Chimpanzees share the most similar DNA to humans. Animals that look similar often have similar DNA. Cells can only be seen with a microscope. Microscopes magnify the cell so it makes it possible to see. Cells are the smallest unit of life. Larger organisms are made of different types of cells that work together to make the organisms function. The cells of these organisms are more complicated than single-celled organisms and require more organization. Although they may appear very different, all organisms share certain characteristics. All organisms have DNA that provides the instructions for almost everything that needs to be done in a cell. DNA is a code that determines how every organism looks and acts. Some organisms, such as humans and chimpanzees, have very similar DNA. Scientists have begun to change organisms in a specific way by altering their DNA code. Cells are extremely small, but they are still alive. DNA is code, which provides instructions. Cells are the building blocks of life. All the cells of a larger organism need to communicate and work together so they can keep the organism alive. The characteristics needed for life are shared amongst all organisms.